everybody. I guess people are gonna get notified. Hi. All right. We have a lot to discuss. I'm about to do the love live, and wow, every time I look, I'm not loving the angle of this. Well, whatever. Hi. Oh my God, you're so nice. Every time you hop on, you say that to me. Amanda, what? Nadelian, my favorite tarot queen. You're so sweet, like seriously. Thank you all for joining. Like, I'm gonna be so brutally honest. Thus far, energetically, today has sucked. It's been a very difficult day for me. But more reason for me to come on and share what's happening, because we are full moon, Pisces energy. So guess what that is? Super, super, super emotional. I've been a nervous wreck, anxiety through the roof. Talk about like feels, and at the same time, oh, you're cute. And at the same time, I wanted to be like, are you doing a full moon ritual? I will kind of go over that, but what I am doing is I've got one, before we start, welcome. I've got one slot left for my Sacred Circle 6. It's going to be held Thursday evening, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, Eastern. And what I'm doing is, yeah, your moon's in Pisces. Oh, then you're definitely feeling it more than me. I mean, I'm a Scorpio moon, so I have water energy. But definitely, guys know, like, if your moon's in Pisces, oof, I do not envy you. I think that you need to just let it go through you. It's also the collective anxiety, the collective pain. There's so much happening in the world. I don't even want to get into the politics of things because it's just a lot. And we're about to do a love live. I'm trying to keep it like about love. Okay? So whoever's been here before, you know the drill. Please put the questions in the box. I'm going to go through I'm going to go through all the elements. We're going to start with Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we're in earth signs still yet. Today's the full moon. The 22nd, which is, I believe, Wednesday, is the harvest moon, the fall equinox. So what does this mean? Right before we go into retrograde on the 26th, Mercury retrograde. What this means is, yeah, you're drowning in feelings. Yes, super drowning in feelings. Normal, but we let everything goes through us. We do not harbor any of it. So everything is being surfaced now to fully assess and evaluate and deal with and acknowledge for the next 3 months to clear before we go into 2022. And I'm not saying it's a hard stop, that it's going to stop at 2022 and whatever you haven't dealt with is going to bleed. But it will emotionally, in the sense. So full moon exposes everything you need to know. Harvest moon is you literally are going to reap what you sow. So you're going to acknowledge everything that's coming your way. So it's a little bit of a moment of, I lost here, I gained there, I'm doing this. It's a reassessment of your life moment, okay? Then the retrograde hits. The retrograde energy, which we're already in the shadow season of the retrograde energy, just bubbles everything else out into the surface so that we really look at what's happening in our lives. And you have to understand contracts. Actually, it was funny, like the simplest of things, I had to like my car insurance was up and I was like, hold on, what am I looking at? Are the numbers look right? I have to, we don't want to make mistakes. You have to like double check, triple check all that during retrograde season, right? Relationships, people are going to come out of the woodwork. People from your past are going to resurface, and that's okay. It's not like it's, doomsday, but you have to understand, when people from our past resurface, what does that mean? We're reevaluating, what have I learned? Do I want this person in my life? Is this person then coming into my life with a different objective? What does that mean? And all these things. What does retrograde actually mean? Okay, scientifically, it's interesting. the planet Mars does not go, Mercury, sorry, does not go backwards. So the Earth and Mercury are passing one another. And this happens, I think, 3 to 4 times a year, depending on the year, okay? In the passage of this, you have to understand in space, there's actually friction of particles. So the friction of particles and in the gravitational pull of the two planets crossing one another and the slowdown of that pull makes it seem as though Mercury is going backwards. It's an optical illusion. It's not really that Mercury goes backwards. It does not go backwards. There's no such thing. We're always moving forwards, by the way, guys. And that's something we need to look into. Like, stop looking at the back. But with retrograde, it makes us reassess. So as the planet is passing, the particles in space make it seem as though Mercury is going reverse, but it's not. It's just the slowdown and the optical illusion. What that does is electronically, because we're dealing with gravitational pull and science, electronically things go haywire. We are affected, our bodies are, I don't even know what percent water. So imagine what that does energetically to our being, because every particle in space is affected by gravitational pull. So anytime that there is a closer connection to anytime two planets, it could be just any two planets are that close, it will affect everything within that space that is occupied, that's living. Even non-living if it's just water, which water is totally living. But you guys get what I'm saying? I hope I didn't confuse you fully. But yeah, it makes so much sense because it's science. This is the thing that, this is what I want people to understand. A lot of like law of attraction, it's science, it's physics. A lot of, this retrograde energy in astrology, it's science. So when we take away the woo part of it, we kind of investigate, we realize it's actually very grounding, except for the fact you cannot allow this to take over your life. Do you not make decisions because you're in retrograde? No, life goes on. You have to sign documents. You have to complete contracts. You have to, deal with the people that resurface in your life. You have to live your life. You just have to be aware of what it is. And in the awareness, you're then able to make in that time frame the informed decision, because we're constantly making choices, and in those choices our life path is directed. So that's why whenever I do a reading, and by the way, you guys can book through the Beacon link and all that about readings, you have to know that I'm reading the energy of now. Every time we make a choice, a decision, free will, the trajectory of our future is shifted. Okay? Thank you. What is it? Fenton Wind? Okay. Thank you. That's sweet, but So you have to understand, like, every time you make a decision, then it leads you to the a whole other gamut of options and opportunity, right? So it's not like things are ever etched in stone. There are things that are destined, but then every other, who your parents are, you chose your parents. That was your destiny. The karmic lessons you need to learn. You're then going to be put across those people that are going to facilitate the opportunity for you to learn those lessons. The faster you learn the lesson, the quicker you move on, the quicker you ascend, the quicker you are living in your alignment and on your life path. Living on your life path is not an easy thing. It's constant awareness, and it's doing the work, shedding of ego constraints and programming. And programming is everything that society expects you to just swallow and be like, okay. But we're realizing swallowing and saying okay to everything is not necessarily for our highest good. So discernment. Keep your mind open. Understand that everything that we allow in our space affects our consciousness. Who we spend time with, what we read, what we watch, what we eat, everything. And then thus, okay, but going back, Love listening to your teachings. Oh, you're sweet. Not just anybody is willing to do that unless they get money from you. Well, you know what? I'm always protected in the universe. When you come from a place of abundance, I understand that I don't think of money as, I think of money as energy. It's monetary. It's an interesting thing. Everything is energy. So whether I'm energetically getting paid for something or I will energetically be compensated for it on a different level, it all is in the wash for me. So I give because I'm always taken care of. Somehow it all comes back, right? So that's another thing. Guys, focus on living in abundance. Focus on there's always enough. There's always more than enough in every aspect of your life, okay? And once you start consistently, truly holding on to this mindset, you will be rewarded without you even having to overly be conscious of it. It will just like opportunities will present themselves. You will meet the right people. You will have the right financial opportunities. You will find yourself, you know, just living life like fluid. And that's what it is. The more you give, the more you receive, but it's not just consciously giving. It's giving without expectation. It's giving with the understanding that in my flow, it all flows back. It's like I'm in a constant cycle. So whether that's love, whether that's time, whether that's my presence, whether that's whatever it is, right? So, okay, that was a lot of talking. I wanted to kind of go over the elements. We're going to do the love live, but if you guys have questions, please put it in the box. Again, I have one slot left for the Sacred Circle. You can DM me or email me. It's going to be held Thursday evening at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. I have another group that's I've completed all on its own. So this is one slot left. So you can come to me with a group of your own of 6, and then I can then accommodate whatever time or day you guys want. But this group is just random. You know, I've got, not random, there's no such thing as random. It's actually the perfect curated group of 5 that I have thus far. I need the 6th lady. I do have just ladies in this group, but men, you're not exempt. You have to understand the feminine and the masculine energies will meld perfectly because that's how the divine works. So email me if you want to be included. It's going to be held this week, and it's really powerful because with all the full moon, the fall equinox, and as well as, you know, just prior to retrograde, we're going to do healing, Reiki healing, chakra balancing. I'm going to do readings, private readings, just within the group via Zoom. I will send you all the information, or Google Meet. I'm going to send you guys links, and it's just 6 people, 90 minutes. I will send you the fee, and it's essentially a donation. And what it is you come prepared to be open to, allowed to receive, to heal, to share, and we go from there. Okay, so earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and right away I was like, yeah, I got one slot. I'm going to do one every week, but this is the first one, and I think it's going to be pretty powerful for the fact that it's within this week's time. The energies are wild, guys. I don't know. I don't even want to start talking about the things that I've been downloading, but just know it's a lot. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but if you want to know something, this is when you book me more than ever. Like, I don't know what to say. I will always tap into the energies, but now it's like nonstop. I'm being bombarded with information. So, all right, what do Taurus, Virgo, Cap need to know? What do Taurus, Virgo, Cap? Cindy Smith, please do me a favor and DM me, and I will with your email, and I will send you all the information. And guys, if I get another 6, like I'll squeeze it into this week, because I'm prepared to do 2 this week. I've got 1 booked for this week and 1 for next week, but I'll accommodate another group this week. So let me know. I got 1 slot. Okay, we're doing love lives. What do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? You put that in. You're dealing with a soulmate, because that just came out. You're welcome, Cindy. Okay, Taurus. Ooh, you're coming through as the Empress. Now, this is great. Like I always say, feminine, masculine, there's no sense in, you know, it's not about he, she. It's really feminine energy, masculine energy. Wow. I got a divine pair. I got a divine pair. Okay. Underlying energy. You're dealing with a masculine, an emperor, okay? Aries, this is actually the Aries, so you may be dealing with a fire sign, not necessarily, but the emperor is king of kings. What the emperor is also a little unemotional, detached, unwilling to kind of share on, they share on an intimate level, but they don't show it, okay? And they are not coming in. They are like stopping. There's two things that are not happening. They're not communicating, or they're not showing their presence. They are not allowing you, they are not allowing themselves in your space. You, the Empress, are sitting here, hot and heavy. You're like, ooh, you're just like on fire. And the masculine is not. The feminine is on fire. I'm gonna get a clarifier. So you have a horny lady and a completely emotionally detached guy. And this is very apparent. Okay, hold on. I have to get another card. Like, I'm curious now. Because there's been, okay. What's happening is it's a standoff. Literally, it's a standoff. You're both watching each other. You're both holding strong. You're both harboring pain and resentment from the past. Sorry, I'm having cards fly. And this is very apparent to you both. So you're in this moment of, I'm watching you, like he's watching you, you're watching him. So feminine, masculine are kind of an observance of one another. And yet nobody is doing anything. This is the energy of this week. I don't know, guys. It's like, wow. Okay. Earth signs. It's a standoff. Who's going to crack first? Let's see what happens over the weekend. But no, this is what's happening for the next, week through Friday, I guess. Okay, I'm moving on to air signs. Calling Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know in regards to love vibes? Yeah, you guys are just watching each other. High Priestess is like eyeballs. Yeah, you guys are just watching each other. I don't know, man. Love is a fickle thing. That's all I know. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The important thing is to try your best to keep your heart space open. Wow, I got the Emperor to stay tuned. You need me to please help, sweetheart? Just email me. Fire signs, no. Fire signs are going to be last. So I'm doing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Geminis, you are mentally going explosion. Yeah, no kidding. I had insane anxiety because you are not being romanced and you are not happy about it. There's an offer coming. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Nothing new here because you've always been, whoever you're dealing with is just offering you crumbs. And you're like over it, right? You're nothing new here. It's literally the consistent, not enough. It's not what you want. You're being offered crumbs and you're just over it mentally. You're like, whatever. It is the moment of, but the 10 is you're about to release this. You're about to say enough is enough. And because they're really not showing up on a romantic level. You're like, whatever. And it is upsetting you. But just know the commitment is coming. I just don't think it's from this person that you're so upset about. And raw patterns of behavior, it's very likely the person you're dealing with is emotionally unavailable. Yup, emotionally unavailable. They have nothing to give you. except, yeah, just very little. So that's Gemini. But interestingly, hold on, I want to do one thing though. I want to get one more card. If you have a question, please put it in the box. And guys, full moon energy we released today. Yeah, and you know this, and you're not going to put any more effort into it. You're like, next, I'm done. You're just air signs. You're done. Yeah, I agree. I posted the other day. I'm like, tabula rasa, like clean slate. You know, I'm starting over. I'm personally starting over. I'm like, done. Done. You know, there comes a point, if you are dealing with a person that is repeatedly doing the same thing and there's no shift and it's not enough, or it's not, I don't know, whether it's you or them, it could be both, by the way. You have to understand, in order to get a different outcome, you have to do something different. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. That's insanity. So, understand it goes both ways. Be aware of it. That's the difference. Okay, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this also gets me because my moon's in Scorpio. And all right. What do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces need to know in regards to the love vibes energy for this week? You're holding on strong. Yeah. Wow. There's so much okay, everyone's emotional, but emotionally detached. They're looking into you're looking into your higher self. You're trying to connect to your higher self. The hermit pulls back in order to connect to God, right? You isolate yourself so that you can connect to God. Because, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, the collective energies and the power at bay. So you're very emotionally detached. Very emotionally detached. Heart is shut down. This is not good. If your heart chakra is blocked, there is no way you're going to have clarity in this life, because you cannot think your way through life. That's what we've been taught. That's what we've been programmed to think, that we can think our way through life. And guess what? There's no way. I want you to think from your heart and your gut. Your mind is fickle like this, but good luck changing your heart. Good luck changing that gut feeling that's like pulling at you, and it's like, oh, and you're almost sick because you're like, wait a second, it won't go away, right? But your mind, you'll be like, oh, but now I want burgers. Oh, now I'm not going to go out Saturday night. I'm going to go to this event on Sunday, and it's just, you know, whatever it is, right? So you are shut down emotionally, and you're being stubborn as hell. And for a water sign to shut down their heart, you must really, I mean, this is going against all of your being. So the fact that you're shut down, I almost feel sorry, because it's like, wow, hold on. You need to decide. You need to make a decision. What do you want? How do you want to live your life? Okay? I don't even see a person here. This has everything to do with you. And maybe there is a person in your life that you're considering. This is more about you and how, yeah, okay. So you have obviously lost a family, or you haven't had an opportunity to have true, this is like, not only that, I got double. Wow. And it's just ongoing. Okay. So you feel that you have lost your household, your love, your everything. This is the family dynamic. This is the moment. You've lost it. Not only that, you've lost all your money. You've lost your pentacles. You have exactly everything you have. It's almost like the upside down world. This is the ideal world. All the abundance, all the love, all the pentacles, all the dough, all the la 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 la. You lost it all. And this cycle hasn't ended. Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's almost like a continuum. It's something that's lingering, and that's why you need to decide. And what's lingering is the fact you're not going to be able to see clearly until you turn this upside down. The King of Cups reversed is not connected to his heart, not connected to his soul, and this is, again, it's not he, she, guys, it's feminine, masculine energy, however this applies. So get your shit together, guys. Open up your heart. It's hard. It's scary as hell. But if you are living with a blocked any chakra, you're going to have an imbalance in life. It's that simple. And lately, my throat chakra has been blocked. I've been fighting to keep my throat chakra open. There's two, and I know why. A, they don't want me to speak everything because God knows I'm going to ruffle everybody's feathers. And two, there's things that I'd like to say that, and I'm being very like honest, hello, this is on social media, that I would love to say that is really going to piss off a bunch of people, especially a few particular people. So I'm holding it in because if I speak it, it's going to shred them to pieces. So, and I know this. So guess what I'm releasing on this full moon? Any blockages. So it's like, and that's me being very aware of who I am because I refuse to live my life out of balance. I've done too much work, but my throat chakra the last 10 days to 2 weeks has been slowly being more and more and more and more and more and more blocked. But that ends today, right? So are you aware of what it is that's blocking you? Now, fire signs. It's like an ass whipping. And trust me, I am not exempt from any of the ass whipping. All of us have our share. How do you release your blockages? So you got to do visualization work, chakra balancing, for me, it's visualization. Different people have different ways. Why are you so attracted to me? I don't know, sweetheart. Because usually, if I'm not in someone's space, I'm never attracted to them. A picture is nothing. So, but if you are, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm flattered. But fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Attraction is so many levels. Like we can have vapid, shallow attractions to people that are just, you know, like lust and sexual. And they're like, I don't know. They're so fleeting. They'll come and go and come and go and come and go. The true attractions are the ones that are heart-centered, where you have a physical attraction, you have a mental attraction, and then you have a heart-centered attraction. Good luck getting rid of those people. Okay? All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. What do Aries, Leo, Sag need to know? Let me see. Okay, you're still healing from a very toxic situation. You don't even want to, you want to walk away. You don't even want to look at it anymore because all you feel like is you've been cheated. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. You feel like you've been cheated. Like cheated. Like when I say cheated, and it's so bad that you don't even want to think about it anymore. You don't want to introspect. You don't want to have any more. You're like, I know enough. And you're like, I need this to end. I need to walk away. Okay. This is the end game with this situation because all it's done is cause you harm. It's a toxic situation, and you know very well that this is gotta end. Done, right? Now, wow, my throat. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Wow. Yes, I did Aquarius air signs, but this will be saved in my Insta immediately, and I will try to save it on TikTok as soon as it loads. It started saving some stuff. And if it saves, then I'll also upload it to my YouTube page. And no, all this information is in my Beacon link, all the handles, how to book me, all that stuff. How to donate, anything that you guys need to get in contact with me for. Okay. There was a lot of love and opportunity here that was strong, but more drama than anything. And you're no longer the lovers. So it's time to walk away, guys. This is toxic. Time to end it. And what we're doing is all this information is coming to the surface for us to stare it in the face, to be like, no more. So in the next month, October, massive transition. If you're not transitioning through October, November, going into, so even before December, December is going to kind of wrap it all up, where you kind of make your hard lines and make your decisions. There's going to be people in your life and opportunities that are going to be so apparent to you that are either in or out. They're honoring you or not honoring you. Are you honoring yourself? Forget them honoring you. If you are looking at other people to essentially, right on your birthday, essentially then your self-worth comes from within yourself. If you're seeking validation from others, you're in trouble, okay? Like, no one is ever going to validate you more than you honor yourself. Because in a perfect world, you are, you're so comfortable in who you are, you're then drawing in all those people that then acknowledge that, and then it's like reciprocated, right? They honor you, you honor them, and it's balanced. But if you're coming from a place of lack, insecurity, hurt, and we all get hurt, but a hurt place that's also not healed, right? All you're gonna do is draw in bullshit people with bullshit circumstances, whether it's love or, you know, life, however which way you cut it. That was my dog. My dog agrees. Even Cleo's like, yeah, mom. Okay, I'm gonna take one or two questions and then I'm gonna peace out. Hi, guys. Okay, Becky wants to know, she's heartbroken, will my partner come back? All right, Becky, will her partner come back? I feel like they always end up coming back, Becky, on some level, but do you want them back? But let's see. Temperance. So Temperance is the highest level. No, your person's not coming back, sweetheart. And what you need to do is this. You need to balance. Okay. Temperance. This is the highest state of being. This is where you are full, self-empowered. You're balanced. 1 foot on earth, 1 foot in the water. So you're emotionally really in tune to who you are, but then you're really grounded and you're not like lost in the sea of, you know, floating away. And you consistently are able to juggle this back and forth, plus you allow yourself the wings to fly. You then give yourself the opportunity to experience life fully in the present and just be there. And you're drawing it all in, 9 of Pentacles, because you are the self-empowered, brilliant, this is female energy, that then when the opportunities comes, allow themselves to fly, right? So your person is not coming back. Start with honoring yourself first and foremost. Self-love, self-love, self-love. And once you fully get there, you looking back are not even going to want that person back, because you're going to realize it's not even there anymore. It wasn't enough. What they were offering was not enough. Okay? Dimples and Sunsets, please, can you tell me, do I need to let go of this person? Well, if you're already asking me, the answer's already yes. But how do we cut soul? Okay, soul tie connections are difficult, but you can cut cords. It would help. I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, Ace of Wands reversed, Strength card reversed. This is your opportunity to do it, because you're not going to get anything out of this. Okay, time to cut your cords, girl. You envision them in front of you. You go into meditative state. I've said this many times. You say everything you want to say to them, and then literally you cut your cords, and then you cut their cords, and then you release them with love. Okay? One more question, and then I'm going to peace out. Okay, this is a good one. I'm going to do this one. It's not a love per se. It's love in regards to a family sense, and I really relate to this. Should I talk outright to my mother about my childhood hurts she caused, or just release it to me? Okay. Or to the universe. Okay, first of all, sorry, I'm like trying. 06 Thunder. First of all, write it out. After writing out and you release it, and today would be the perfect day to release this because it's the full moon. If you still feel that you still need to communicate with your mother in person, yeah, you can't change people, then do so without any expectations. Do not hold back, release this, and then the new will come. But you have to understand, this is going to be very clear, but if you do not initially release it yourself, it's irrelevant how she perceives it, what she hears, what she does. It's more about you. You harboring this pain is the part that's debilitating your growth, that's debilitating your joy, that's holding you back in life. She's very likely not even aware of the magnitude of what she's caused, and very likely I'm going to be careful how I say this. We can only feel and love as deeply as we feel and love ourselves. So depending on her level of self-love and self-worth, she's able to then understand you. So you cannot have any expectations of having something that she may then respond to you essentially pouring your guts out. So if that's going to then reveal more resentment and pain and blah, 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 don't do it. I mean, in regards to communicating with her. Absolutely write it out, absolutely do your own work, but then decide. All right, guys, that's love. I'm going to say bye. I'll see you guys. I might do another live, so Wednesday, okay? I'll talk to you later.